Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, September 2nd, 2017, and with the mild temperatures and cloud cover we have today, I thought it would be the perfect time to try out a little bit of topwater fishing for bass. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to do topwater fishing this year, which is a shame because it's probably my favorite way to fish. So, I'm down here at a local hotspot. I'm going to start off by throwing around this baby Zara Spook, and we'll see if these bass are as excited about a potential topwater bite as I am. Well, I've gotten about 7 or 8 hits on this. Some of them look like they were fairly decent size, but nothing has hooked up. And I've found that this lure in particular is great for getting bites, but it is terrible for actually getting fish to hook up. I'd be curious to know if any of you had the same issues with this lure. It's a great lure, it's got a great action, but I'll be damned if I can get a lot of fish to hook up on it. So I'm going to make a change. I'm going to go to this Pop R. This I feel is a much better bait for actually getting fish on the hooks. We'll see if my past experience will serve me well on that point. Well, same story with the Pop R. I was getting hits, but I was getting absolutely no hookups. So I took that off. Now I'm going to try this little buzzbait. Maybe a lure that has a steady retrieve will be something that these fish can home in on a little bit more. Well, the buzzbait was a bust, so I switched over to this little jig here just to see if I could get anything, because it certainly doesn't seem like topwater's the answer today. So let's see if this yields anything. It should. I don't know of a fish alive that wouldn't eat one of these. Fish. There's a bass. Oh, he came off. Nuts. There's a fish. Largy. Little guy. Little guy. But, first bass of the day. There's a fish. He hit it, and then he let it go. And then he came back and got it again. Boy, these are finicky bass today. The bite, it's almost like a crappie bite. They're just kind of sucking it in and swimming with it. There we go. That one held it long enough for me to get a hook set though. There's a fish. Wow, he had a close in. And he absolutely hammered it. That was not like a crappie bite. Come on out of there. There we go. That was way down in his mouth. He should be alright though. It's starting to rain a little bit here. Hope it doesn't bring any thunder and lightning with it. I don't mind getting a little wet, but the second the thunder and lightning shows up, I am gone. Because you do not want to mess with that. Oh, there we go. He hit it right at my feet. That felt like a bit of thunder right there. Only that's the good kind. That's the kind I want. Alrighty. Looks like they're getting a little bigger. There we go. That's a leaping largemouth. Alright. The little jig scores another one. A little curly-tailed grub. Is it any wonder why these things are my favorite? Man, they just catch and catch and catch. Pretty much no matter what. Alright, well, now that I've been given a clue that the fish want the curly-tailed grub, I decided to scale up my offering a little bit. I moved up to a 3-inch grub and an 1/8 ounce lead head. And this will give me some more casting distance, let it sink a little bit quicker, and also, hopefully, give me a chance at some bigger fish. So now that we have our pattern, let's put it into action. There's a fish. All right. Oh, and he flopped right off. Another lorgy on the curl-tail grub. I think I found the answer, guys. There's a fish. Alrighty. Still nothing big, but there's lots of this pond left to fish. There we go. He hit it pretty hard. Seems like the smaller ones are hitting it harder. Double hooked him too. Little bass in training, that one. There we go. I hit that one pretty far out. I'm glad I was able to get a decent hook set on him. Even though he's kind of puny. There's a fish. Oh, he came off. That was a nice fish, too. Dang it. That was the fish of the day. Wow. Go figure. There's a fish. Another little one. Landing the little ones just fine now, but those big ones, nope, they still elude me. There's a fish. Another eager young largemouth. Oh, there we go. He hit that one pretty close in. Just kind of swam up nice and gingerly and mouthed it. There we go. That one would go almost a pound, maybe 3/4. Hope I can get a few more like that at least. There's a fish. That's definitely not close to a pound, and he's off. I don't know if that one was even close to an ounce. There's a fish. Alright. Bit on the nicer side of what we've caught today. Still quite far from lunker status, though. There we go. That's a little guy. I'm just gonna ski him in. Look at that, he's not even flopping around. He's like, well, I'm boned. No, you're not. You're just taking an unscheduled trip. There's a fish. Another little largie. They're really gulping that jig. Glad I found out what they wanted. Otherwise I would have been just flailing around like an idiot. Well, I mean more than I normally do. There's a fish. Boy, he smacked it. Not very big, though. Heart of a lion, but the body of a small fry. There's a fish. Not a bad size. Another one of those not quite 1-pounders. There we go. Hooked pretty well. Get back in there. Oh wow, he was on that as soon as it hit the water. Smaller fish. Rapid fire, back to back. There's a fish, real little guy. Thought I had some weeds for a second. Oh man, that is a micro bass. Barely got him by the skin of his lips. Not surprising, he probably couldn't fit this thing in his mouth. There we go. That one's a little bigger. Just a little bit, though. We're still talking. We're still in the realm of peanuts here. There we go. Alright, this one put on a show for us. He choked that grub too. Look at how far he got in his mouth. Gonna need the pliers for this, in fact. Alright. Alright guys, I think I've beat up on this place pretty well for one day, so that is going to do it for me. Was a pretty good day of fishing, at least in terms of numbers. I know I didn't catch anything big, but can't have everything, I guess. I came here today with a plan. It failed miserably, and in the end, it was my old friend, the curly-tailed grub, that saved the day. So just remember, the next time you go fishing, it's okay to have a plan, but it's even better to keep your options open, because it could turn a tough day into a terrific day. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next adventure.